Well, hi, train friends. Welcome to the Ozark Midland and Southern Railway. There's been a lot of excitement about Lionel's new release of their F7s, and I'm pretty excited about them as well. Just this past week, I received my set of F7s that I pre-ordered, but I'm not going to open them up until Christmas Day. In the meantime, I thought I'd do a short video about they're coming. Yep, a short while back I received an ABA set of Atlas Burlington F3s, and I'm pretty stoked about them as well. Atlas produced their F3s several times over the years, and this particular set of locomotives in the Burlington road name was made available in 2018. Lionel and MTH have also produced this model, and most recently MTH released a set of Burlington F3s in their Rail King line. But because of their excellent attention to detail, I chose this Atlas set in particular.
How's that track look? Are we clear? Over. Affirmative, the track is yours. Over. Roger that. All clear. Out.
Let's go catch up with them in the Savannahville yard. So what we see here is the ABA set of early Phase 2 F3s lashed together. I have added the B unit so that you can see it, but because it requires a minimum of 045 curve to operate properly, I'm unable to use it on the OM&S, as the railroad utilizes 036 curves. The minimum curve for an A unit is just 036, so I'm content to, at this time anyways, to run just the A units alone. In talking with Alice, I did learn that by lengthening the shanks on the B unit's couplers by about 1/8 of an inch or so, the modification would permit me to operate the B unit as well. That is something to think about for the future. If I decide to make the change, I will likely add an addendum to this video showing the modification. I want to mention that the locomotive set is controlled by Trainmaster Command and Control, and has Electric Railroad Company's Cruise Commander speed control technology. They run very well, and you'll see that here in just a bit. I wanted to mention too that the each unit has two motors. Each truck is powered. So in this set of 3 units, you have a total of 6 motors as well as 6 powered trucks. Each truck has 2 contact rollers as well as a pair of traction tires. So there's plenty of power in this set. The F3s with 1,500 horsepower were very popular with the railroads, with about 1,800 units being built between 1945 and 1949. Based on some reading I've done, I believe the Burlington had a total of 58 A units and 52 B units. At some point, the Burlington replaced their F3s with 6-axle E units on the California Zephyr, and then around 1955, they repainted their F units in what appears to be a very light gray for use in freight service. And in 1963, they were retired. If I'm wrong about the color that these units were painted for freight service, I'd appreciate it if somebody would say something in the comments. Real quickly, I want to show you some of the details on these units. I really believe Atlas did a exquisite job with painting these locomotives. Just really attractive. The lines, everything's really sharp and no bleed over. You can see by the painted on grill work and the striping. And if you look there closely at the Burlington Route logo, just very sharp. In terms of cast on detail, you can see the little vents, the some kind of a little box there, cast in rivet detail. Just very nice. I think you'll see more of that as we look at the rest of the body. In terms of added on detail, I wanted to just note there's a little lever right there, added on lever. You got the grab irons, windshield wipers. Before we leave the front, I'll just show you the headlights. That's the main headlight, and I believe this is what's referred to as a Mars light. It blinks on and off as when the locomotive is in operation. Of course, you see the number boards, classification lights. Along the side, you see the individually applied footsteps, the ladders leading up to the cab, and here back at the back, leading up to the doorway there at the rear of the unit. See the added on mesh detail. That's very cool. Two levels. We got this level here, then down here as well. The portholes, windows, then more handrails. On the roof, you see the horns, individually applied horns, lift rings about the unit. The fans, exhaust stacks, 2 exhaust stacks. The little added on details here at the rear of the unit. And I can't tell you what all these are for. I believe at least some of it is associated with the steam generator, but I'm sure about that. If someone wants to say something about what these things are, these pieces are up here, that'd be great in the comments. Here you can kind of see the close coupling that's involved. It's amazing. You don't see a lot of this in our O gauge 3-rail environment, but they're very close coupled. And that's due to the short shanks. That these couplers have very short shanks, bring the units really close together, which is really pretty cool. I mean, it precludes me being able to run it on the OM&S, but I do think it's awfully nice to see how close these can be. The detailing on the B unit is just almost identical to that of the A units. The only really major difference is that the B unit doesn't have a cab. I want to bring you in so you can see the truck detail. I think it's just amazing. There you go. Yeah, you can see the truck detail. Just look how sharp all that is. Well, I wanted you to get a close-up look at the units, but now I think it's time to find some passenger cars and run the pair of A units around the railroad. Hey guys, real briefly, before we do that though, I would like to give a shout out to the Matt and Matt O-Scale Trains Discord server and podcast. I joined some time ago, and it really opened up an opportunity for me to get to know some really fine train hobbyists and a lot of YouTubers as well. If you think you might be interested, I'll leave you a link to it and the podcast. The podcast is a lot of fun to listen to. It has a lot of great guests, and I enjoy listening to Matt and Johnny talk trains. Okay, let's go run these puppies.
I want to thank all the channel subscribers and wish you all a very Merry Christmas. Remember, the OM&S is pulling for you. I'm Bill B. Bye now.